Good morning, pre-algebra. So here is our joke for today. What did one shark say to the other while it was eating a clownfish? This tastes funny! There we go. This tastes funny. Alright, so here we are. We are on page 361. And we're doing something called using percent equations. So in the past, we learned our percent proportion. We were making our fraction equal to another fraction. So for example, we were given a number like 33 is to 65 as what percent is to 100? Or they would give us a number, they would say, what's 65% of 33? So that would be like 65 over 100 equaling 33 over x. But today we're actually going to learn a new equation that skips writing out all these different proportions. And it's going to make it much more simple, and you're going to need a calculator. So make sure that is close by. So let's start fresh, new page. Alright, first example, number 1. It says find 62% of 75. Alright, and so here is our new equation, is that when we're asking to find the percent of a number, what we need to do is we simply just find the decimal of 62% and multiply that by 75. So the decimal that represents 62% is 0.62 times 75. So this is times. Alright, and when you get that answer, you will get... the answer is 46.5. Alright, and that is our final answer. Plain and simple. Turn your percentage into a decimal and multiply that by your whole number. So here's another example. It's asking us to find 45% of 70. Alright, so change it to a decimal, 0.45 times 70, and our answer is 31.5. Alright, these problems will go really quick, no doubt. Alright, let's turn to the page. Now it's asking us to find the percent. Alright, so these problems are going to look a little bit different. It says 287 is what percent of 410? Alright, so the way that we set this problem up is we just make our fraction. So we have 287 over 410. That when we divide that, it's going to give us our decimal. And our decimal is going to be 0.7. And now that we have a decimal, we can easily turn that into a percentage. So remember, to turn it into a percentage, we move our decimal place 2 points to the right. So we get 70%. That's our final answer. Okay, let's do another example. Remember, tell me in real life if I'm going too fast for you, please. But I want to make sure that I don't waste your time. So 20 is what percent of 400? Okay, so we know 20 is being taken out of 400. So I'm going to do 20 over 400. And when we get that down to a decimal, it's going to be 0.05. Move our decimal place 2 places. So we have 5%. Okay. So now we have the first method of finding a number that's a percent of a number. So we do multiplication. Here we're doing division. And now the third one is going to be slightly different. So now we're finding the whole, not the hole in the ground where the rabbits live, but with a H. W, man. Maybe I need to go down to Miss C's class. The hole. Find the hole. So here's our example. It says 33 is 55% of what number? 33 is 55% of number. Of what number? Number question mark. Okay, so it's not asking us to find 55% of 33. Be careful with the wording. 33 is 55% of what number? So remember, with our proportion, it would look similar to this, where 33 is the same as 55 over 100. So we would be finding that. But we're not doing this. We're doing something different. So when they're asking us to find the whole, finding of what number, what we do is we divide 33 divided by 55%. So 55% as a decimal, we just move it 2 places back, would be 0.55. Plug that into your calculator, and we would get 60. So that's saying that, for example, 33 out of 60 is the same as 55%. Are you tracking? Well, let's do another example. Next example would be 18 is 30% of what number? Alright, so we do 18 divided by 30%, which is 0.3, and we get 60. Again, 60 is a popular number. Alright, so this is the quick, easy calculator way. So, yep, of course we saved it for later because we didn't want to show you the quick way too fast. But I expect that just be careful about the wording. That's going to be the trickiest part. Look at the wording carefully, what it's asking for, and then figure out if you're going to be multiplying or dividing. Alright? Always reference back into your book. You can always watch the videos again. I think you guys can tackle those word problems on your own, and let me know if you need extra help. And as always, I will see you in real life.